Hey, I'm Jamie Easton. Today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by Your Nectar Prices at Sainsbury's. Imagine a world where your favourite things cost less. It's pretty amazing, right? It's like the universe is aligned just for you. Well, that's the magic of Your Nectar Prices at Sainsbury's, and it's pretty simple. You can unlock up to 10 personalised discounts every Friday on things you love in the Nectar app. And the best part is that while Nectar Prices are for everyone, Your Nectar Prices are just for you. It couldn't be simpler. Each week you'll get up to 10 personalised offers. They're your Nectar Prices. So every Friday, just check your Nectar app and unlock your Nectar Prices to save more now. Enjoy your own personalised discounts on things you love with Your Nectar Prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18 plus, Nectar app required. Unlock up to 10 Your Nectar Prices weekly, available in supermarkets, online and in locals with Smart Shop. T&Cs apply. On today's Smart 7, Netanyahu announces plan to occupy Gaza, government cracks down on Cosmetic Cowboys and much more. It's Friday 8th of August, it's International Cat Day, and happy birthday Shawn Mendes.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
The government moved to crack down on Cosmetic Cowboys on Thursday. Health Secretary Wes Streeting will introduce new legislation next year to try and better regulate the cosmetic and aesthetic treatment industry in the UK. Currently, there's an almost total lack of regulation around who can administer potentially hazardous treatments like Botox or dermatological fillers. More dangerous procedures like the liquid Brazilian butt lift, which can lead to sepsis or blood clots, may be banned entirely. Health Minister Karen Smith says these procedures pose a serious risk to public health.
We will work quickly on this, and we're absolutely determined to act. And the message from this is also to some of those cowboys out there that are doing this and unregulated, is that we will not accept that. That's not acceptable.
Nora Nugent is president of the British Association of Aesthetic Plastic Surgeons, and she says the government needs to move quickly.
So there is a reason why some practitioners are offering very, very cheap treatments. But really, that's not a reason not to bring in this regulation. It's way overdue, and we are far behind most other countries.
There were more mixed messages over Russia's war in Ukraine on Thursday as the Kremlin appeared to derail American plans for a set-piece summit with Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin and Ukrainian President Zelensky. The Russian leader is happy to go ahead with a summit with the US president, but Putin says that we are still far from creating conditions for a meeting with all three leaders. Sergei Markov is a former advisor to the Russian president, and he was sounding more positive in that Putin would only agree to a meeting if a deal is in the offing.
If Putin suggested this, it means that it's already included some of the condition of some of the deal. It's difficult to imagine what kind of the deal. It's clear that about the peace on the Ukrainian war.
Meanwhile, Thursday also saw a wave of new Trump tariffs hit countries around the world, including Switzerland, who were hit with a 39% tariff, which they described as a horror situation. Brazil has been hit with 50% tariffs, apparently as punishment for what Donald Trump considers unfair treatment of former President Bolsonaro, something that has outraged current President Lula, who says it's unacceptable authoritarian behaviour.
We believe that a country with 201 years of being civilized and diplomatic will not throw that away because of the intemperate attitude of one president.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed on Thursday that he intends to launch an operation to take full control of Gaza, starting with Gaza City. The announcement came after a lengthy war cabinet meeting, and despite warnings from the IDF's Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir that any such operation will put the Israeli hostages held by Hamas in greater danger. He also says Israeli forces are worn out and that the environment in Gaza is extremely difficult as the population suffers starvation. Netanyahu appeared undeterred and believes he has the backing of the US for his plan, but he says that ultimately control of Gaza will be passed to Arab nations.
We intend to, in order to assure our security, remove Hamas there, enable the population to be free of Gaza, and to pass it to civilian governance. That is not Hamas, and not anyone advocating the destruction of Israel.
As the UK government struggles to make headway on immigration, there was an unexpected minor scandal on Thursday that saw Homelessness Minister Rushanara Ali resign after she evicted tenants from her East London property and then put up the rent. She quickly quit, but it's another scandal the government didn't need. Meanwhile, Home Secretary Yvette Cooper was busy promoting the success of the new one-in, one-out immigration deal with France, which has already seen people crossing the channel detained and flagged for return.
The pilot has now started, and the first migrants who arrived on the small boat are now in detention. Anyone who arrives from now on is eligible for immediate detention and return.
Still to come on today's Smart 7 in association with Metro, Emma Raducanu gears up for Queen's and Seth Rogen accidentally overdoes it. Right after this.
Hey, I'm Jamie Easton. Today's episode of the Smart 7 is brought to you by your Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. Imagine a world where your favourite things cost less. It's pretty amazing, right? It's like the universe is aligned just for you. Well, that's the magic of your Nectar prices at Sainsbury's, and it's pretty simple. You can unlock up to 10 personalised discounts every Friday on things you love in the Nectar app. And the best part is that while Nectar prices are for everyone, your Nectar prices are just for you. It couldn't be simpler. Each week you'll get up to 10 personalised offers. They're your Nectar prices. So every Friday, just check your Nectar app and unlock your Nectar prices to save more now. Enjoy your own personalised discounts on things you love with your Nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. This offer's for 18 plus, Nectar app required. Unlock up to 10 your Nectar prices weekly. Available in supermarkets, online and in locals with Smart Shop. T&Cs apply.
Welcome back.
We're still about 3 weeks away from one of the biggest events in tennis, the US Open. Emma Raducanu won the tournament when she was just 18 back in 2021, and she's struggled to reach the same level since, partly due to a run of injuries. So far in 2025, she's been in good form, ranked 33 in the world and getting as far as the third round in Wimbledon. But the tournament she really wants to win again is the US Open, and she's beefed up her coaching team with a new addition, Francis Roig, who used to coach Rafa Nadal.
It's going really well. It's my second day with him here, but I did a few days in London before I came out here. He's obviously got a bank of experience, and I'm very excited to continue working with him and to have him on my side.
It seems like there's a new Seth Rogen project every week. Between the Apple TV Plus smash hit The Studio and various animated movies, he's pretty busy. He's also back with season 2 of another Apple TV Plus show, Platonic, which he stars in alongside Rose Byrne. The show got rave reviews for season 1, and season 2 picks up where it left off with 2 platonic friends and their chaotic lives. Seth popped up to plug it on The Tonight Show, but somehow found himself telling a story about a guest appearance on the Mark Maron podcast where he was somewhat under the weather.
And we stayed up very late doing mushrooms. And we were getting driven to the podcast, and we looked at each other, and we were both like, I think I'm still on mushrooms. Because we pound all this coffee, and it just surged all the mushrooms through our body again. And we've known each other a long time, and I know the look was, I'm still 100% on a lot of mushrooms right now.
You may have heard of a little comedy mockumentary series called The Office, created by Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant. It only had 2 seasons in the UK with the beloved David Brent, but there have been 14 different versions around the world, with the American Office running for 9 seasons. The US version had 42 Emmy nominations over its lifetime, with 5 wins, and also landed a Golden Globe for Steve Carell. Now, there's a spin-off set in the same universe and still dealing with paper, but this time it's a local newspaper, and the cast is headed by Irish actor Donald Gleeson. It's called The Paper, and the first episodes are due to drop on Sky on September 5th.
Welcome, volunteers, to your first staff meeting as reporters for the Toledo Truth Teller. How many of you have actually written for a paper before?
I wrote a paper in junior high.
Not quite the same thing.
I've tweeted.
You've tweeted?
I'm in a group text.
This is terrific. Let's show them how it's done.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Hey, it's Maya and Sim from the Girls That Invest podcast. If you are an IT or security pro, you know managing devices, identities, and applications can feel overwhelming and honestly risky. That's where Trellica by 1Password comes in. It helps conquer SaaS sprawl and shadow IT by discovering every app your team uses, managed or not. With pre-built app profiles, you can assess risk, manage access, and even optimize your software spend. Plus, it simplifies onboarding, offboarding, and compliance, all while cutting costs by eliminating unused licenses. Take the first step to better security for your team. Learn more at onepassword.com/special offer.